Hi guys, and welcome to my first YouTube video. Today I'm going to be showing you how I fit just one row of a microwave. This client wanted 100 grams fitted of a weave, and it's a double weft we're using, so we're actually only going to put this in over one row, and it's going to be one double row. So sorry for the angles, this being like the first video that I have done. The angles aren't great. So I'm just doing a horseshoe shape around her head. I'm feeling there to make sure that both sides are the same distance from her ear. And now I'm taking out the hair that I'm going to use for the fitting. And then I put the wee clips in and just keep that separate. I'm measuring up the weft now. I'll find the middle and then take the middle section. I just balance the weft here on the clips as I put the bead on. And then once the first bead is on, I move to the other side, take the same size of section, split it into 3, and then pop a bead on. I'll continue to do this all round this side right to the edge, and then all round the other side as well. The colour of beads that I'm using match her root. I actually started with a lighter bead, and then I decided I didn't like it. I wanted a darker bead. So I've went on to use darker beads for the other ones, and you'll see me go back and change that first bead back over to a darker one. So I'm just doing the exact same. There we go, I'm changing the bead now because I just preferred it a little bit darker because her root is actually quite dark. I can't stop touching the hair when I'm working with it. I love the feeling of it. Always running my hands through the hair. Just love it. Just tidying up that section there at the side. Okay, one more section, I think. And then any leftover weft, you see me, I just cut it. And now I'm going to go and put a second bead on. So the second bead, you'll see me picking up a little bit of the weft here from beside the section. And then I put the weft here in with her own hair for the second bead. This just ensures that it's not going to budge. It's not going to drop. It's not going to fall out. Just for that little bit extra security. So I go and do this with all of the beads and double them all up. And we're going to cut that little bit off that's hanging over the edge. Kind of out of frame now, which is annoying. Okay, so that's it all fitted. So now I need to see what the blend is like. So I'm going to straighten down her own hair. And then see what it looks like if it needs shaped a little bit. I think she got caught in the rain before she came in, so her hair was a little bit wavy and a little bit frizzy. So we're just trying to straighten it down so I can see exactly what it's going to look like when it's lying on top of the weave. So now I'm lifting her own hair up, and unfortunately you can't see because it's out of frame, but I'm using the thinning scissors here just to thin the line away. She had actually got her hair cut not long before she came in for her fitting, so we did need to kind of thin off the very ends of her hair just to make sure it blended. So I just work around her head, just thinning her own hair, just the very ends of it, of her own hair. And now I'm going to do a bit of shaping. So you can see here that I'm just following where her own hair ends and just giving it a little bit of shape. I then get her to stand up and I comb it down at the back and I just follow the curve. Here I'm kind of thinning a wee bit of her own hair again. That's just a shine spray. And you can see that it's a pretty good blend. So now I'm going to curl it. Because I've only done one row, I would normally section off the different rows and curl them a row at a time. But because she's only wearing one row, I thought I should give, I should just curl it all together. Just to give a kind of loose curl at the ends of her hair. So I'm using the Remington Big Curl Tong. I love Remington stuff. I really do. Remington products. I think this wand is between £25 and £35, or the tong rather. It's not expensive at all, and it gives a lovely big bouncy blow dry look. As I said before, if I had more rows in, I would have done the bottom row first and then pinned her top row up while I did the bottom row. Once I finished the bottom row, I'd take the top row down and I'd curl the top row in with her own hair. So I would do it 2 separate rows. But because she's only wearing one row and she just wanted a little bit of a curl, a little bit of a bounce in it, I thought, oh, I'll do it all at the one time. So I'm taking my time over the top bit to try and get her own hair, the layer of that at the top, to blend in properly with the curl. And this will just give a very kind of bouncy blow dry look. There we go. That's it all brushed out. One row, 100 grams, microwave. Hope you like it.